Hi, today I'm going to show you how to make this luscious, fluffy honeycomb bread with a surprise filling. I love it so much, it's so soft. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so that you can find this channel again in future. In a bowl, you want to add 3 cups of all-purpose flour. I will give the rest of the measurements in the description box as well. I added 3 tablespoons of milk powder and 3 tablespoons of sugar. I'm using raw, but you can use any regular sugar you have on hand. White sugar is fine as well. Give everything a good mix to make sure all the ingredients are well incorporated. And then now we're going to work on the wet ingredients. In a separate bowl, add 1 whole egg. And then you want to add a 1/4 cup of melted butter and 1 cup of milk. The milk is at room temperature, so it's not extra hot. Give everything a good mix and then add 2 teaspoons of instant yeast and give that a good stir as well, just to make sure everything is well mixed. Add the wet ingredients to your dry ingredients and then grab your wooden spoon and get mixing. I prefer to do it this way so I don't have to get my hands all gloopy and mushy and blah, don't like that. So just mix it that way until it comes together, and then you can add it to your countertop and start to knead it. Now you're going to be here for about 10 minutes at least until everything comes together and you get a nice soft pliable dough like so. So keep going, don't give up until it's nice and soft. And then once you're happy with it, you want to then add it to a glass bowl again and cover it well. We're going to let this rise for about an hour or until it doubles in size. And in the meantime, we're going to make our syrup for the topping. So for the syrup, you want to add 1 cup of sugar and 1/2 cup of water. And then I'm going to add some cardamom seeds, or pods rather, sorry, cardamom pods. You can add vanilla to this as well, or saffron. You are the king of your kitchen after all. So you want to cook this mixture on medium heat until bubbles form all over. By this time, the syrup will have thickened and it'll be the right syrupy consistency you need. So let's check up on our dough. Has it risen? Yes. As you can see, it's doubled in size, it's looking beautiful. You want to punch it down and then just get it out of your bowl. And the goal now is to pinch off little pieces of dough, like I'm doing here. And then you want to just take these little pieces of dough and set them aside. Make sure you cover it so it doesn't dry out. And repeat with all your dough. And then comes Kiri. Kiri is the star of the show. And no, I'm not sponsored by Kiri. I just love it. You want to open 1 packet and quarter it, so that means cut it into 4 pieces. And this works a lot easier, you guys, if you freeze it slightly beforehand. Otherwise you get a mess. So grab one of the pieces of dough you'd set aside earlier and flatten it. And then you just want to take your little cheese squares and plunk one in the middle. Of course you can use Nutella or a chocolate piece. You can hide whatever you want to hide in there. It's up to you. And then bring all the sides together to close it up. You want to make sure you've sealed it well so it doesn't open down the line. That wouldn't be really nice. I like to roll it in my hand slightly and then just place it aside and repeat with all the others. Make sure you cover it in between so it doesn't dry. I then set it aside for another half an hour once I was done, and after half an hour they will have plumped up a bit and look really luscious. You now want to do an egg wash, which is basically 1 egg with about a tablespoon of milk. Be very gentle, you don't want to deflate your balls. Bake it in an oven at 180 degrees for about 25 to 35 minutes until they're nice and golden. And once they're still hot, spread that beautiful, luscious syrup over it and then let them cool. Don't be tempted to dig in until it cools down. I cannot praise this bread enough. It is so soft. It's like a cloud of love. That's what I feel is the best way to describe this. And you guys, you can even do garlic rolls with this recipe. So it's quite versatile. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye!